Hi, I'm Jalad Singhal from Caltech IPAC. In this video tutorial, I will be showing you how to visualize your Euclid data interactively in your Python workflows by utilizing Firefly, which is a web-based GUI. So as you can see, I'm in my Jupyter lab running locally, and in my launcher, you see there is a Firefly option. So the reason for that is if I go to extensions, you can see there is this Jupyter Firefly extensions installed. It's a pip installable package. As you can see, you can just simply run this command before starting your Jupyter lab in your Python environment, and you will have Firefly set up in your Jupyter lab as well. You can read more about the documentation about how to set it up and tweak it based on your needs. Uh, but I'll just focus on the three main capabilities that these extensions add to the Jupyter. So the first capability that they add is that you can start a full Firefly viewer in a tab. So if I click on this Firefly viewer, as you can see, it opens up a new tab, Firefly viewer, and it's telling me that I can start using the Firefly API to load data. Um, okay, and then the second thing this allows you is that you can use any astronomical data file from Jupyter Lab file browser, and this involves common astronomical file formats like FITS, Parquet, ViewTable, etc. And you can preview their metadata and visualize the things that you select. So let me go to my file browser in Jupyter Lab, and I have some Euclid files here. Let me click on this NISP H image that I have of Euclid. Just I'm double clicking on it, and you see it just like popped up in this Firefly Viewer tab that we have. Um, so it is showing me that it's loaded that image, and it is showing me the header information, and then you can load the image. And same goes, like I said, for common astronomical file formats. So I have a VO table for Euclid SIR spectra. So again, if I double click on it, this extension understands it and opens it within your Firefly Viewer tab. And it opened this file. It recognized the metadata of this file. Everything looks reasonable. And it also detects that it's a spectrum. So let me check that. And I do load table. And voila, you see the table loaded here, as well as the spectrum plotted here. And it recognizes the units, and you can tweak the units and do change them to anything else and like interactively play with the spectra. And same goes for this the image. It's similar to the capabilities you see in Euclid Data Explorer because that is also run by Firefly. So you can change the color stretch or uh, change anything else from these toolbar options that you like. Okay, and the ne the third thing that these extensions that allow you is to use the Firefly Client Python API to send data directly from your Jupyter notebooks and visualize them as tables, images, and charts that are interactive. And this is the most important part of this extension. So I am here in a Euclid tutorial notebook. It's a tutorial about photo Z catalogs. So it shows you how to, um, let me run these. Um, yeah, okay. So while this is running, so this tutorial um, gives you an overview of how to use photo Z catalogs. So I will just like gloss over what it tries to do and focus on the Firefly part. So it first queries a mer mosaic image for a particular array and DAG, and then extracts viz image from the images in this file name, and then tries to um, retrieve the PhotoZ catalog for the same target, and for a cone radius, it does an ADQL query and tries to identify galaxies between 1.4 and 1.6 redshift at the selected array index. So this query happens, and then it tries to overplot the catalog markers on the mosaic image as you can see, it's rendered here now. These are the galaxies that it identified between this redshift range for this particular target. So this plot looks cool, but the issue is that it's a static. So you can't really like, if I want to see that what this target is, what this source is, like if I want to see more data of it, I would have to like write again code to do that. So instead of that, you can make an interactive plot, this exact plot, but an interactive version of it in Firefly. And that will make your life easier to interactively explore each catalog marker and the information associated with it. Um, so yeah, so I use this package called Firefly Client. It was imported at the top. Let me jump back up. Um, so I import this package from Firefly Client, import Firefly Client. Again, Firefly Client is a pip installable package. Uh, so I will now run these cells. So first I open a connection with the Firefly Viewer. So it just like brought me to this tab that we already had here. Let me move it to the side so that you can see it in real time. Um, Okay, yeah. So, and let me clean the state because we had data loaded from earlier. So you can see now whatever command I'm sending from here, from my Python notebook, is changing this Firefly viewer. So once you open the connection with the Firefly by using this simple command, now you can visualize images and tables in your Firefly viewer. So to visualize my fits file from above, I just passed the file name, which was a URL. Um, and if I do this, it will open up the image here. So as you can see, this is a very large mosaic image that Firefly was able to load. And it's interactive. I can zoom in and out. You can see the WCS updating here and as such. Um, okay, and then the next thing that above plot was doing was plotting these catalog markers, as I said. So uh, that was stored in this result galaxies table. And because Firefly understands files and not Python objects, so we write this in an in-memory IO stream. We write our AstroPy table in an in-memory IO stream, and by using the simple IO stream code, and then simply pass the table stream to Firefly client fc.showTable. Um, so as I execute the cell, you see the table showed up here. And it automatically plotted these catalog markers over the image. And this is interactive, like I promised. So if I wanna zoom in and like explore this particular galaxy, I just select this marker and you noticed how the table row changed. So you can explore it. You can also see the horizontal view of the table vertically displayed here in the details tab so that it's easier to see. And each marker I click on will update this table. And then you can explore the information about this. And then the same behavior you see in the chart as I'm clicking on the markers here, the points here are getting changed. And same way, like this is a three-way connection, so anything you select in the table will change the marker here and here. So this is very basic image and table plotting, but the Firefly client allows you to do much more. So here you can find all about Firefly client, which is the Python API to Firefly visualization. It's once you know like how to set it up, you can navigate through all the different documentation and all the different capabilities that it offers you. You can display images. You can make three color images. You can show HIPS images, and you can visualize region on images. You can display tables and catalogs, and you can display more charts as besides what I showed you. And there are these demo notebooks that I highly recommend going through. Reference guide covers most of the capabilities that Firefly Python client API provides you. And then there are these science use case notebooks that you can explore for a dedicated science use case that may utilizes Firefly. So I was showing you this particular notebook. As I clicked on it, it loaded here. So this was the notebook that I was showing you that you can explore more. All right. So that's all I had. I hope this was helpful.